time. I need to have it morning, noon, and night. That's what's playing on our side. What up, you already know what it is. Back at it again with another video, and welcome to the gang. Back at it again. So you know what I want you guys to do? I want you guys to like. I want you guys to share. I want you guys to subscribe and be a part of the gang. That is good. And I also need you guys to go follow me on all my other social medias on my Facebook. I don't use Facebook, but people still request me. Is it because of that group chat? I don't even know what the fuck kind of group chat. None of my business. Instagram for sure, and Snap. I don't have a Twitter. I don't see the need for a Twitter. You guys let me know if I should use Twitter again, because I have a Twitter but I don't be on there. Twitter confused me a little bit, I'm gonna be honest. Twitter just was never my thing. Anyways, let's get into this video. Don't you hate when your exes try to come back into your life? Okay, that's what we're gonna talk about. Don't let that nigga back, sis. Don't. Okay, period. Okay, so I'm just gonna talk about something that recently just happened to me. Okay, so I was debating if I should talk about this or not, but I feel like I can talk about it. I don't know how in depth I really do want to get, because it kind of is very touchy for me, but I don't know how comfortable I feel about saying this. But I don't know, bear with me, please. That's what I'm asking. So recently, I was getting a lot of likes on you know, my Instagram or whatever. So usually when I get a lot of likes on my Instagram, if it's coming from one person liking a lot of things, I will go and shout that person out. So this particular person that was liking a lot of my pictures, I looked at their page, and I'm just looking at the page and I started to realize, is this okay. That particular person was was my ex. Okay, he liked my pictures. So he likes my pictures, and he proceeds to, you know, DM me, and I was like, it just kind of taken me back a little bit. Mind you, me and this person hasn't been together for years. So now he DMs me. Then I read it, and then, you know, typical things that, you know, someone who you used to be with is saying to you. You know, if you ever need me, I'm here for you. And then other things among that. If I ever need you, I'm here for you. And, you know, basically saying that how one day, if you can give me the chance to apologize, I would like that, and we could, you know, he would like to apologize to me. And in that sense, he also said some other things along the lines of, you were right. But then I asked him, what do you mean by that? And right there is where I realized this man ain't changed in one fucking bit. Like, seriously, he didn't change at all. And I read a meme somewhere that says, God will show you, basically, God will bring one of your exes back into your life to see if you're still stupid. And that shit resonated with me for a while when I was reading the messages that this person was sending to me. And I started to realize, yo, he didn't change. Because it's like this. If you truly felt sorry in your heart, if you truly felt like, you know, you want to apologize, you would have apologized. If that's what you feel you should give that person an apology, you should apologize. But I feel like it was more like him wanting to, like, stir more of a conversation with me, then be able to apologize, and I'm just not here for it. So this is some things I'm gonna tell my gang to stop going back to your exes, okay? Just stop. This also you know, also with seeing a lot of young girls go through a lot of bullshit with guys and they keep going back to them, this is also for that. Like, I see a lot of girls online, you know, one of the biggest is, you know, Regina Carter, that she keeps going back to her ex. I don't think they're together and she's gone back to him now, but she's a really good example because that's how I used to be with my ex. I used to go take him back all the time, and what I realized is that I was very insecure at that time. I didn't know, not even like very insecure. I was young also, but like at the time, the things that he would say to me made me feel like everything. So it made me feel like I needed him. And that's the part where we keep going back to the guys that hurt us. We keep going back to the guys that betray us. We keep going back to the guys that do the most fucked up things to us, because they will say some things to us that make us feel like we're on top of the world. They will also build up your confidence and then drag that shit right back down. That's how they control you. That's what a narcissist does. That's what a narcissist is. And when I started to realize, yeah, my ex was a narcissist, because he would do a lot of things like that to me. He would build me up, make me feel great, then do very fucked up things and make me feel really low, and then build me up again, make me feel great, and do very fucked up things and make me feel low again. So he had control over my emotions, and that is something you can't do. I want to let all you girls know, listen, don't give a nigga your whole power. Do not make a man feel like they can control you. Don't make a man feel like he can own you. Don't make a man feel like he has power over you. And that is something I'm going to tell my gang. This is how you stay away from that ex. Leave that nigga alone, period, poo, period. Okay, number one, if he hits you up, take a very long time to respond. Depending on the situation of how you guys broke up, if it's a situation where it was a very nasty breakup and you feel like you want some closure with that, take a very long time to respond. Sometimes no closure is the best closure, and that's something I had to learn over the years. Sometimes no closure is the best closure. Sometimes things left unsaid is better left unsaid, okay? If you really want to reopen that book, that chapter, baby girl, you are not moved on from that nigga yet. This moves on to number two. You need to self-reflect. Self-reflect that relationship, okay? From the beginning to the ending of it, no matter how long you were in it, whether it was a couple months, a year, or a couple years. Mine was a couple years, and I decided to end that shit and literally not look back. This brings me to number three. Don't take him back. Don't. Like, do not take him back, honey. There is a reason why they keep coming back in our lives, okay? At the point that they want to come back in our lives is because they see you doing good, sis. They see you doing nice. They see you doing well without their ass, and they want to be involved again. Listen, don't go back to that good up. Don't do it. You're good, you're nice. We not yam rubbish around here. We not keep picking up the vomit and the rubbish. We don't do that around here, okay? That's number three. We don't do. Number four, child, keep living your best life, because you gonna keep living your best life and he gonna see it, because he gonna keep watching you, and you're not gonna block him. This is one thing. Stay strong. Don't block him on social media. If you want to block him through text messages and, you know, other things, but don't block him on social media. I think you could stop making someone DM you, but they can still see your pictures. I'm not sure. I think you could do that, but I haven't totally thought. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know. But what you can do is stay strong. Don't even bother with it, okay, sis? Because 9 times out of 10, he just wants to be nosy. Find out if you're dealing with a new nigga. Find out if what's going on in your life. Find out how much money you're making. Find out if you really leveled up in your life. And 9 times out of 10, sis, you definitely leveled up in your life on 100%, just like Ciara said to do. okay? You definitely did level up, and he's just upset that you did it all without him. That's it. Most of these exes, they're just mad that you leveled up without them. Everything that they thought you couldn't do, you wouldn't be able to do, you doing. And that is why they're trying to come back into your life. They just want to mess it up again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you literally drag yourself up out of a fucked up situation, and they literally want to come back and try to be in your life again. Don't let him, especially if that was a toxic situation. Do not ever go back to a toxic situation. That is something that women, we always do. I don't know why women, we love toxicity and we love to go back to something that's toxic. Maybe that's, no, I actually do know. That's because, like, growing up, if you've seen a lot of toxic behavior, it's what you're used to. Me growing up, I seen some type of toxic behavior. So it's like, it's kind of like what I was used to. I was used to, like, you know, being yelled at, like, you know, being called names and stuff like that. Even from people that they say they love each other. We only learn by what we see. And a lot of times, we go for the people that we are around because this is what we're used to seeing. This is type of lifestyle where it's our norm. So it's hard for us to break out of that norm. But what I want you guys to do is you got to break out of that norm. If you know he was a toxic person for you, you know he was no good for you, you know this was a damaging situation for you, do not ever go back to that man, sis. You don't need him, okay? He always needed you, and he knew that. That's why he's trying to come back around. And the last but not least, he's missing what he thought he didn't need no more, okay? Let me explain. You was that girl that got away, okay? And now he's trying to get you back. Sis, don't let him do it. Don't. Continue to be the one that got away, because it's the best role to play. The one that got away is seriously the best role to play. It's a beautiful role to have in your life. Let him know that you are the one that got away, and you are the one that's not coming back, and he's gonna have to just watch you from afar, live your life with your new man and probably a baby on the way. Congratulations if there is one, but all in all, none of this shit even matters, because my Goodie Gang will stay good always. And remember, fuck that nigga. But anyways, Goodie Gang out. Before anything, I need you guys to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Bye.